Hello and welcome to the Let's Play of Dragonball Z Legendary Super Warriors for the Gameboy Color. My name is Alex Philly, so let's play! Firstly, I've got a bit of a confession to make, and that is that while recording episodes 3 and 4 of this Let's Play, I've managed to get Let's Play 4, but the video for Let's Play 3 mysteriously disappeared. I still had the commentary, but of course the commentary would be useless because it would be describing things that had happened in the video. So instead, I'm just going to redo this again and try and remember what I said. Well, what can I say? This is the first time you play as Goku in the game, and Goku is one of the more balanced characters of the game. He has a large amount of beam attacks, including Spirit Bomb, Kamehameha, Super Kamehameha. He also has access to the Kaioken, which temporarily boosts attack, particularly for the next turn. In the other forms, he also has access to the Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 cards, which increase stats a bit further. He also has access to Solid Shot, which is his main melee attack, which does a fair amount of damage, but doesn't cost a lot of CC. Spirit Bomb costs more CC, but it's a more risky move, since the enemy could easily dodge it or block it. For this reason, I would use low-cost CC moves, such as Super Kamehameha, or just the normal Kamehameha. Later on, Goku also has access to the Teleport card, which is the same as Avoiding, but with a different animation. In the Dragon Ball Z series, Goku is acting less of a hero and more of a mentor and a father figure. Although obviously he does a lot of good things in the Saiyan saga, and then in the Namek saga as well. But then throughout the later parts of Dragon Ball Z, he takes on the leadership role a lot less. For example, in the Namek saga he's away for most of the time, and then in the Cell saga he's suffering from the heart disease. So it takes Goku a while to get back into the action, and even then he only just manages to go toe to toe with Cell, so even he knows that his power's getting more limited now. But he's also helping the new generation of fighters, such as Trunks and Gohan as well. One of the reasons Goku decides not to come back is because he knows that the Earth is going to be in danger with him on the planet. So he's entrusting the defense of the planet to Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta, and the other Z Warriors. So at this point in the story, Goku's lost quite a few friends at this point, including Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu, who were all killed by Nappa. So the fight against Vegeta is not only to test his strength, but also to avenge his fallen comrades as well. And Goku is also shocked that Vegeta managed to kill Nappa as well, considering Nappa was one of his subordinates. Although to Vegeta it was a simple matter of pride. One thing you'll notice about sprites is that sometimes there's a lack of detail on certain things. Like, for example, it would have been quite difficult to try and draw a Scouter sprite on some of the characters. And not only that, but they were limited with the palette scheme, which I'll go into in more detail later. But for example, if you look closely at Goku, you won't see the symbol on the back of his t-shirt. Apologies if in later videos I say Kai instead of Ki. I'm not really impressively familiar with the Dragon Ball Z grammar in those kind of terms. So if I say Kai Blast instead of Ki Blast, then I apologise. I think I've already done that once before on the previous video. So at this point in the video I have Kibito on, which will prevent any beam attacks, and I'm also using Capsule Corpse Fridge, which will increase my CC points. So at this point in the video, Vegeta uses the Destructor Disc card, but thankfully my Kibito manages to block it. At this point in the video, Vegeta's got After Image on, which will increase his dodge power. So at this point I decide to use Solid Shot to see if he can dodge it or not. Each melee attack in this game has its own unique animation, except for the one shared between a few different characters. Vegeta's managed to block it, but it's still done quite a lot of damage. But it's looking that I'll probably win this battle, which is good. Anyway, Vegeta's charging up, so I'm going to have to try and kill him quick. Although, the funny thing about video games is even though you kill the enemy character, they're still technically alive in the cutscenes and stuff like that. And sometimes if you kill an enemy, the game just pretends that you lost anyway, which is a bit cheap, but I suppose it's good for story purposes. If you manage to make a mistake in your stage attacks, it is possible to fix them, as long as you press B at the exact moment that you need to. So you have to press B at the exact right time, and no other point, and you have to press no other buttons, except A if you want to cancel the combo. Anyway, at this point in the story, Uzaru Vegeta, or Great Ape Vegeta, is beating up Goku. And the only choice here is for them to... They need to cut off Great Ape Vegeta's tail. And Krillin tries to Destructor Disc, however, it does not work because he managed to dodge the disc. In the anime, he jumps over the disc, and probably the manga too. Anyway, Yajirobe comes in and he slices off Great Ape Vegeta's tail, which annoys Vegeta a lot, but it makes Krillin very happy. But they're still dealing with Vegeta, who's still way ahead of the other characters in terms of power at the moment. There's a few things you can do on this map stage, but they're quite redundant because you always get caught anyway, so I might as well just go to the exit and get caught. But there's a few other things, like sometimes you can retrieve Yajirobe's sword, or you can talk to Krillin, but they pretty much do the same thing at this point. So anyway, Gohan's injured, and then Vegeta's saying he's going to kill Goku and then kill the other guys. But in the meantime, Gohan's getting very, very annoyed. So he says, "Stop it!" And he says, "I'll beat you." And then that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for more of the Let's Play series.